Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
Folks, there's a monster loose in Japan. Who says life doesn't imitate art? Except that this time it's not a movie, and it's not Godzilla. This time it's a wolf, a big bad wolf. But here's the thing, while this creature is scary and fierce, it's not real. Sort of like Godzilla, come to think of it. Here's the backstory. For years, the Japanese town of Takikawa, population 40,000, has been visited by wild animals, specifically brown bears in search of food. It's been the same across Japan. Bear sightings, once fairly rare, are not so rare anymore. 2 Japanese citizens were killed in bear attacks recently. So much for social distancing between bears and humans. All of this attention from bears has alarmed the good folks of Takikawa, who bought and installed a couple of mechanical wolves, one in a field on the edge of town and another near a residential neighborhood. Not much bigger than a Labrador retriever, each monster wolf is far more fearsome. It's about 3 feet tall and 4 feet long from nose to tail, and its jaw is fixed in a menacing growl. It has fake fur, bared fangs, and flashing red eyes, and it turns its head from side to side. That stuff alone would scare me. But wait, there's more. This thing is top of the line. It makes a howling, screeching sound when its motion detectors are triggered. The screeching can be heard up to a kilometer away. The wolf also makes dozens of other sounds, including a hunter's voice, a dog's bark, and even gunshots. The variety of sounds are employed to prevent the bears from becoming accustomed to any one sound and losing their fear of it. This is all fine if the bears are kept away, and since the Robo-Wolves installation a few months ago, no new sightings have been reported in Takikawa. And Takikawa is not alone. About 70 of these Robo-Wolves have been installed in Japan, not just to keep bears away, but to protect farmland and crops. Again, if the big bad wolves are working, cool. But what about the folks who live down the road from one of these things? I have to wonder how much sleep they get. I remember as a child on my grandparents' farm when they used a loud noisemaker in the fields to imitate a shotgun blast and hopefully keep the birds out of the fields. Hey, it worked on the birds and it worked on me. I stayed out of the field. Japan's more radical robo-wolf approach is a reflection of 2 things, authorities say: a shortage of acorns and dwindling rural populations, which tend to serve as a buffer between more populated urban areas and the wilderness. I have to admit I never would have come up with the acorn excuse, at least not without checking with Wikipedia. Evidently there are fewer people and fewer nuts in Japanese farm country, and the bears are adjusting. So the people of Takikawa and elsewhere in Japan are crying wolf, and it seems to be helping. Video taken after the installation of the fake wolves shows not only bears, but deer and monkeys jumping away in fear when the wolf howls. Here's another interesting aspect of this latest example of Japanese ingenuity. Real wolves are believed to have gone extinct in Japan a century ago. Obviously, the bears don't know that. Let's keep this our little secret, okay?
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.